The following program contains language, images, and/or subject matter that may be objectionable to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for The Media Zone with your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And the chance to win free movie tickets with the Poster Pairs game. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave.
Hello, and welcome to the Media Zone. Ed and Dave here. And Dave with you. Viewers at home don't know what's going on immediately before the camera comes on.
Should they?
No, they shouldn't.
It's a secret.
Some things must be kept secret. Last show, you saw us struggling with a microphone and putting a battery in it right on the air.
Yes.
I think that stuff is fun, though.
Do you?
See behind the scenes of a show.
Is it kind of like when Carol Burnett and company would start cracking up? Is that the kind of thing you like?
Yeah, that's kind of fun.
All right.
Oh, that reminds me to ask you about a news anchor. Who was the news anchor on Channel 10 for this guy who's stiff as a board on now? Have you seen the Channel 10 news?
I don't watch Channel 10 news.
Oh,
Hey, what time? 6 o'clock at night?
Anytime this guy apparently is on.
What's his name?
I don't know. He's very stiff. He was like rated 50th in the market he was in.
It's not John Gray, is it?
No.
Maybe was he the one before this guy? John Gray, is he still does it, doesn't he?
Yeah, it must be the 11 o'clock news then I see this guy. And I don't know who was on before, but he was so good I didn't pay attention.
Mark Baker.
Is it Mark Baker? Did we lose Mark Baker? And now we got this guy. You don't know. Have you seen this guy who's stiff as a board?
Yeah, I don't know his name.
He belongs in like 1970s radio or something. He just does not fit with the Channel 10 news team.
I don't even know who Mark Baker is.
You would know. You'll know when you turn this news on. It's so jarring that this stiff as a board guy is there. You go.
Who's with him? Is it Lydia
I think
or is
it's-
it Elise Streeter?
Yeah, one of those is on at night. I'm going to take a note of this more. All I know is very disturbing, and
You're disturbed by this?
I can't watch Channel 10.
Tim Lake, the guy's name?
It might be that. There's just no chemistry. He's trying to crack jokes with the weatherman, whoever it is at the time, and nothing is working.
Oh, is it still Steve Craparizzo?
Yeah. There's no chemistry going on with this man. Usually there's a lot of chemistry with the team.
Usually there is?
There is a lot of
I
times.
used to watch in the morning Ed O'Brien. God rest his soul.
Oh, is he gone?
He died. And when he died? February?
Oh, not that long ago. Huh. I don't think
Was it last year? Might have been last year.
Yeah, no,
Oh, okay. I know who he is. I'm thinking of the other guy that's on there. Kind of creepy looking guy.
Who's the other guy?
Like a
that's on
lizard man or something.
What? On Channel 6?
I think so.
A lizard man?
It's kind of like Weasley.
Punches over.
Who's the woman newscaster who's always got some kind of top on it, like too high in the waist, squeezing her boobs together? It's a
What
female.
channel is this?
I think 10 again.
10?
We got to do a review of our local news teams.
Oh my God. I don't even watch. I watch.
I can't watch Channel 6 anymore because the Liz Bishop and the high def is not good to eat your dinner with.
Bring back Ernie Tatro.
Ernie Tatro.
Don't bring back Dick Wood, who looks like The Walking Dead coming out of
Man is like 7 foot tall.
It's-
I was in a store once in the mall, and I saw this behemoth.
Really?
His back was to me, and he turned around, and it was Dick Wood. I think his head is actually too small for the rest of his body, but the man is a giant. And me, I'm really tall. He dwarfed me. He could have engulfed me, and I would have vanished. No one would have known. But he's very tall, a very large individual for quick response.
He looks like the Frankenstein monster as he turns around in the doorway.
Yes, he's very, very large man. I like that Sabrina Dami on Channel 13.
Yeah, she's kind of comely there. I think she's married to a guy who was the sports guy, right?
No, I think that's Kelly Lynch that's married to... No, the guy who does Big Board Sports.
The guy
Roger Weiland.
Oh.
I think that's Kelly Lynch. And I think she's back doing the afternoon news on that channel.
Who's the sports guy with the red pubes on his head? That's all I think of when I see him. Our big Captain America show, ladies and gentlemen. So we have got to go through the newscast. You got to look at this guy on Channel 10 and tell me if you don't think he's stiff. Who is it?
I think it's Tim Lake.
Tim Lake.
On Channel 10.
I was trying to find out who we lost that was so good or just not noticeable enough. And I saw that this guy they have on was I think he was fired from his last news job.
Tim Lake, Channel 10.
Oh, serious.
No one, if anyone outside of this area is watching the show, they have no clue what we're talking about.
We're talking about local bad news anchors. I'm sure you have some in your market wherever you are right now.
Every market does. All right, here we go. We got two films.
We have a film I had to throw in before. Do we have a picture?
All right, we got here comes the producer.
Pictures come. What's that?
It's called Meet the Team.
Meet the team. Who is this? Caitlin Wright, Tim Lake. Is that the guy?
Yeah. Can you click on his picture?
I don't know
or
what
not?
I'm doing here. I don't.
You don't
use
have
these things.
Siri.
All right, so
Click on
Tim
it.
Lake.
Will it come up bigger or no? That's enough.
When I click on things, all right, there you go. Tim Lake.
Okay, you know who we're talking about. Tim Lake.
It's gonna fade out in a second.
I don't know. He's stiff as a board, and he'll deliver the news for you, but he's stiff as a board. He's a news veteran.
Oh, he just started.
Returned to New York after he was fired from wherever he was. He does the evening news with Alicia Streeter, Lydia Kilbita, and John Gray. And speaking of Lydia Kilbita, she's been on a long time.
She used to be on 13.
Was she?
Yes.
I think she's trying to compete with, I believe that's the channel the news dame is on with the tight outfits, because all of a sudden I noticed Lydia Kilbita's got quite a set of knobs.
Oh, oh.
And I never noticed. I think she's wearing tighter tops to try and compete with the newswoman.
Love and friendship.
Love and friendship, everybody. Let's see what this is all about, Dave.
Oh.
Now, we're going to do a show on local newscasters coming up. All I did was throw out Tim Lake, and now...
the camera needs to be on me because I'm doing
Right.
Love and Friendship.
There we go.
Well, it doesn't need it. Just go to the clip. It's from Amazon Studios and Roadside Attractions. Stars Kate Beckinsale and Chloe Sevigny. Beautiful young widow lady Susan Vernon visits to the estate of her in-laws to wait out the colorful rumors about her dalliances circulating through polite society. While ensconced there, she decides to secure a husband for herself and a future for her eligible but reluctant daughter, Frederica. In doing so, she attracts the attentions of the young, handsome Reginald de Courcy, the rich and silly Sir James Martin, and the divinely handsome but married Lord Manwaring, complicating matters severely. I don't know what this film is rated. I can only assume it's R.
We're going to add that to your resume along with a New York driveway. English accents.
English accent. I could do it as a Russian as well if you wish at some point. Next time we do a Russian film. I don't even know if this is a British film. It could be an American film. I just don't know.
Well, Chloe Sevigny is American, right?
Yes,
and,
but Kate is not. Kate is
she's
British.
Not. And she's in all those Resident Evil films, right?
Kate Beckinsale? I think so.
And,
her father was an actor, a British actor, who died very young. I think he was in his 30s. I don't remember his name. I think it might be Michael Beckinsale. I believe he had I'm not sure, but I believe he had a fatal heart attack at a very young age.
Oh, dear.
And she was just a young toddler.
Oh.
There's Chloe with her mouth closed. Shocking.
Oh, why was that?
No reason.
Her mouth was often open.
In
bizarre scenes. Now, I heard that was a real scene.
The brown bunny? Is
the
that
brown
the
bunny, and then I saw it was a prosthetic piece that she was using. So I'm not sure what it was.
All it was a bad movie.
It was bad, except for a bizarre scene, never supposedly seen on a normal film. We see it on Pornhub a lot.
Check out a film called 9 Songs if you want to see something on the raunchy side.
Who's in that one?
Nobody I know of. It was directed by Michael Winterbottom, and I don't know who's in it. I don't know. But it's a rather graphic film.
Well, here it is, Dave.
All right, I'm leaving.
It's May. That's the start of the summer movie season now.
Okay.
The very beginning of May. And we have Captain America Civil War this time. Walt Disney and Marvel Studios. Starring Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson, Don Cheadle, Jeremy Renner, Paul Bettany, Elizabeth Olsen, Paul Rudd, and William Hurt.
Wow, what a list.
Marvel's Captain America Civil War finds Steve Rogers leading the newly formed team of Avengers in their continued efforts to safeguard humanity. But after another incident involving the Avengers results in collateral damage, political pressure mounts to install a system of accountability headed by a governing body to oversee and direct the team. The new status quo fractures the Avengers, resulting in 2 camps, one led by Steve Rogers and his desire for the Avengers to remain free and defend humanity without government interference, and the other following Tony Stark's surprising decision to support government oversight and accountability. Kind of dealing with issues of the day in this one.
Fascinating.
And this is also based on, I don't know if it was a graphic novel, but a series where this was running through the comics, where I think they actually wanted them to expose their secret identities in that one.
But Tony Stark's identity is known.
That's known, yes, but not a lot of the others. One of the key players in that storyline was Spider-Man, who of course is owned by Sony Studios. So they had to work out a deal, and Spider-Man does appear in this, Dave.
Wow.
And we will see him in the final shot of this trailer.
I can hardly wait.
You see Ant-Man has been added from last summer's film, Dave, into the Avengers.
Oh, I haven't seen. Have I seen him yet?
Yeah, briefly. He was flying through the air. Here's your 2 teams. Who do you side on, Dave?
I side on the side of never making any more of these films. Uh-oh. I see a web.
There we go. Spider-Man supposedly as he should be done, and not in the previous 2 versions of Spider-Man. Who directed it? I'm not sure. No, nobody of name or note. Now we also have...
I'm so sick of these movies.
You have seen Iron Man in
I have seen Iron Man
2008.
And the Hulk.
The Hulk is... Now, William Hurt is playing the same character he played in that Hulk movie.
Okay.
But we didn't continue on with that Hulk. We changed Hulk so. Okay, we have 3 exclusive clips now, Dave. We are going to let them play with their audio as intended, and we're just going to sit here and enjoy them.
I may use the bathroom.
Okay, you can do whatever you want to do.
How long are these?
I think they're 50 seconds each.
Oh, that's not enough time for me to go and, get comfortable.
Sit back and enjoy a couple of talky scenes and 1 action scene.
All right.
Tony, if someone dies on your watch, you don't give up.
Who said we're giving up?
We are for not taking responsibility for our actions. This document just shifts the blame.
I'm sorry, Steve, that is dangerously arrogant. This is the United Nations we're talking about. It's not the World Security Council. It's not SHIELD. It's not Hydra.
No, but it's run by people with agendas, and agendas change.
That's good. That's why I'm here. When I realized what my weapons were capable of in the wrong hands, I shut it down, stopped manufacturing.
Tony, you chose to do that. If we sign this, we surrender our right to choose. What if this panel sends us somewhere we don't think we should go? What if there's somewhere we need to go and they don't let us? We may not be perfect, but the safest hands are still our own.
If we don't do this now, it's going to be done to us later.
How about our other recruit?
He's raring to go. Had to put a little coffee in him, but You should be good.
What time zone is this?
Come on. Come on.
Captain America.
Mr. Lang.
It's an honor. I'm shaking your hand too long. Wow, this is awesome.
Captain America. I know you too. You're great.
Jeez. Look, I want to say, I know you know a lot of super people, so thanks for thanking of me. Hey, man.
What's up, Tic Tac?
Good to see you. Look, what happened last time?
It was a great audition, but it'll never happen again.
They tell you what we're up against?
Something about some psycho assassins?
We're outside the law on this one. So if you come with us, you're a wanted man.
Yeah, well, what else is new?
Body armor, AR-15s.
I make 7 hostiles.
I make 5.
Sam?
4.
Romelo's on the 3rd floor. Wanda, just like we practiced.
What about the gas?
Get it out.
Okay. She has witchy powers. I'm explaining who the Avengers are.
Witchy woman.
You know, which 2 heroes are missing from the Avengers lineup here, Dave?
The Hulk.
That's right.
And
Thor. Right.
Oh, Thor! I would have never thought of
And
that.
why basically one, but I think both of them? Why can't we have them in this movie?
I don't know.
Because whoever's team they're on would basically win, especially the Hulk. So we have to sideline them for this film.
Oh, okay.
Last we saw in the last Avengers, the Hulk was in a plane dropping off somewhere, off the
I am free.
off the grid, and then
Yasmin.
Thor, I believe, is getting ready for his 3rd film.
Okay.
So they're not in this one.
So, all right. So Hulk can't be in it.
I believe
he's on the injured reserve list with a upper body injury.
I believe we do see Peter Parker and Aunt May in this one. Do you know who's playing Aunt May this time, Dave?
Sally Field.
No.
I don't know.
New Aunt May is Marissa Tomei.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Frances Bouvier.
Aunt May's been getting younger. Remember, she was an old broad in the comics.
Marissa Tomei. Didn't we just see her knockers in with The Wrestler?
We did, yes. And some other film also. So she's Aunt May, sexy Aunt May in this one.
Wouldn't mind turning 80 in May.
Believe it or not, this has got 100% on the tomato scale already.
Who saw it? One person?
A couple reviews coming in. This is getting very good notices, although also Batman versus Superman after the premiere. Of course, those were all people that worked on the film. And that got 13% on the tomato. Now, I saw it even after the bad reviews.
On the tomato.
On the tomato scale. It was pretty good. Like I said, though, the Lex Luthor was bad.
Wasn't that that wacky dude with the hair?
Yes. That was bad. I didn't care for that. And there was one other thing I didn't care for, which for the life of me, I can't remember right now. But other than that, the end was good. It was good. What's that? Batmobile was good. Everything was good. Wonder Woman was good.
I think Batman should be using the Monkey Mobile. I think if you want use the Monkey Mobile. Look it up, folks.
Yeah, the other thing was 2.5 hours. They could easily cut a half hour out. But other than that, it was a decent film. I didn't have any problems with it.
Okay, me neither.
But let's see what's on DVD this week for all of you. DVD, Blu-ray, or whatever you use at home.
The Fifth Wave.
This was one of those teen novels.
Oh, the fight for humanity
is
has
probably
begun.
a series of them. We might see the Sixth Wave coming out.
Well, haven't seen the first 5 waves, so.
There's another wave we saw about 20 years ago, I think.
Independence Day.
As you know, Dave, we have a new Independence Day coming up this summer.
I didn't know that. Why did you tell me I should know that?
I thought you might have seen some of the trailers during the Super Bowl or something.
I would have to have watched the Super Bowl, Ed.
Oh. So here's one of those nifty gift sets here.
Is Will Smith in the next one?
Will Smith is not in it, and his character is killed off.
Oh.
But I think everybody else is in it, even Jeff Goldblum and...
Bill Pullman?
Bill Pullman as the president.
That's a long-term president.
I don't think he's the president. No, it's continuing on with all the characters. Judd Nelson, or Judd... What's the guy from
Judd
Taxi?
Hirsch.
Yeah, Judd Hirsch. He's still alive. He's in it.
Joy, a must-see.
I don't think a lot of people saw it.
Well, that's about the chick that made like mops and hangers and something. QVC, sells stuff on QVC.
Yeah, I don't think we need to see that.
No. What's next? Anything? Sharkness Soul Woman's Prison Massacre. I got to see this.
Dominique Swan and Tracy Lords.
Oh, there you go.
This is where, we have to combine the shark with other genres now. So we're combining it with the woman's prison film.
I got to see this. Where did this come from?
I don't think this is a sci-fi show. Might be a direct-to-DVD.
I got to see this one.
We'll have to see that. I'll probably get it.
All right.
Today.
It's out today, yeah. Might be on demand, or who knows, Hulu. I know it's not in the theater.
What the heck is that?
Ted versus Flash Gordon. Dave.
Okay, explain this.
You got Ted, you got Ted 2, and Flash Gordon. If you saw the first Ted, there's a lot of Flash Gordon references in it. So we're going to put all three films together, because luckily they're all owned by Universal.
I didn't see Ted 2 yet.
I didn't see it either. I have Flash Gordon on Blu-ray, but why not? We'll get all the Teds, and I'll see Ted 2, and I'll see Flash Gordon again.
All right, very nice.
Interesting thing to do there.
Oh, God.
I think I remember the theme song, which is playing now, I believe.
Was that with the piano?
Doo-doo, doo-doo. And I think I turned it off immediately after. It was probably on something I watched before.
Never saw an episode of this.
You didn't see any of the 164 episodes?
No, I couldn't. No. I can't sit through Helen Hunt, and there's just not,
Whose?
Hers.
I remember he did Aliens, I believe, when this was on, and we were trying to...
Aliens, wasn't that in 86?
Yeah.
This was on that early? Yeah, could have been.
I think so, or right after.
Yep.
We couldn't decide whether Paul Reiser had a toupee, which I believe he did. I think he had the...
I think he's on a show on Fox now. Married, maybe?
Uh-huh.
I think he is.
Does he have the same hair?
It's gray-ish, and he's heavier, but then again, we all are.
Dude.
As we advance.
Dude. I think we have one more, don't we?
Do we?
With another TV show?
Oh, man. Never saw an episode of that either.
You didn't see it, but of course, in the 80s, when we were doing our first show, we often had the Miami Vice look. Did you have Miami Vice?
What's the Miami Vice look?
I had the jacket, the suit jacket, and then the black shirt under it.
Oh.
That was my look, and Bill had a similar jacket. I don't think you were doing the Miami Vice look on that
I think
show.
my look has changed. I'm pretty,
A shirt.
Just my sense of style has been pretty awful from day one till now.
A nice shirt.
No, I wouldn't say nice.
Nice stripes, which we can't see tonight. Now, is this two shirts you're sporting tonight?
Yes, it is.
You have the outer shirt and then a T-shirt underneath it.
I like to stay warm.
That's too. Yeah, you're getting cold. That would be too warm for me. I need open shirts.
Oh.
Everything open and light.
Well, on Monday, a while ago, I had to have worn. This is, of course, if I survived, I could be dead. I had to wear a short sleeve shirt for the IV to get knocked out when I had my wisdom teeth removed. Because I still had them back then, even though I still have them technically right now. Because I'm going to get them taken out.
Are you going to have them taken out by a Trusco teller?
It's time for the game, people.
Yes, it is. We can't do deaths on this show, Dave.
By the way, For those of you who know Billy Fusillo,
yes,
in our area, and a large part, I guess, of the East Coast and South, I'm telling you right now, he's no longer the most annoying commercial that I've seen.
No?
It's those, and this is only for the Albany area. It's those awful people who do, I don't know if it's Kia, with their stupid puppies and babies not included. I am so sick of that.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? That was cute the first time.
Right.
The first series of commercials they did when they had their dog and their little baby with them. And now it's like their tagline. Come to the Kia, buy a Kia. Puppies and babies not included. Yeah. And the baby. Yay, Kia.
Yeah.
Well, I'm done. It's just, I'm sick of it.
We don't want to offend babies, but that one ain't turning out too cute.
Oh, I'm not going that far. I'm just sick of the tagline. And one more thing, by the way, if I got to listen to George Takei talk about a chalupa and go, oh my.
I like that commercial.
I'm having romantic visions of a chalupa. Oh,
what is he doing with those chalupas?
Yeah. All right, it's enough of him. All right, it's a poster pairs game. You send in 2 numbers from 1 to 6. We reveal the 2 numbers that you've provided if we select your name. And if they match, you win 2 free movie passes. And if you write spin, you can win 10 tickets. Over to Ed.
Yeah, they were running those George Takei commercials a lot 1 week for some reason.
Put the 2 hearts over his eyes. And just, oh, my.
I almost got one of those, but they're a little pricey, George. Bring those down. I got my regular...
Well, they got to pay the celebrity.
Gordita.
Michelle Crisafulli, 1 and 4.
Okay.
And spin the wheel, Ed.
I'm going to say we're just going to play the game here.
Okay, well, it's about time you said that.
1 and 4.
1 and 4.
Let's see if she has a match.
Oh, it's the old up and down play. I can't win. I won last
time. You're right, Dave. That's what we have this
now,
time.
If we selected that last time, she would have won.
Right.
It's all timing.
Oh, damn. It's all in the timing.
Oh.
This is how these things work out.
What if someone what if someone wrote into us and instead of giving numbers, they just said up and down ploy? Then they have 3 chances.
Right.
There you go. There's your 3 chances. All right, people, if you want to join in the fun and frivolity of this game.
And the mirthful antics.
Send in an email to mediazone95@gmail.com. That's mediazone95@gmail.com. 2 numbers from 1 to 6. If we select your entry and they match, you'll win free movie tickets, 2 of them. And if you say spin the wheel, we're going to bring out the Schwinn bicycle tire. Spin it. You could win up to 10 in total, or 6, or 4, or you keep the 2, you lose 1, you lose them both. Life's the risk. Time to take it.
Don't take too much of a risk, though, and go on a date from Plenty of Fish.
You never know, Ed. It's like the lottery.
I'm sure a lot of people have found a nice date and on Plenty of Fish, but some have found their head at the bottom of a recycling bin, too. So you got to be careful out there.
No, we're sure that was from Plenty of Fish? Was it?
It was mentioned right in the article.
All right.
They didn't even say online dating site. They said Plenty of Fish.
Oh, all right. I'm getting off of that.
Cutting down on their sign-up rate. All right, what do we got next time? Let me look at the list. Maybe there's a good, the summer season has started officially now, Dave.
The Lobster?
Maybe not next week.
Last Days of the Desert, Search Party?
I think Money Monster is the film of the week next week. We've been seeing that since the Super Bowl.
Never heard of it.
Big fan. We'll see if you recognize it next time.
Maybe I will.
The summer continues, sort of, next week with Money Monster. We will see you then.